Another of Minnesota's beloved cultural sites, the Science Museum, is reopening. I spoke with Karilyn Robinson from the museum for a preview of the new and updated exhibits you can visit starting today.
We have all the old favorites, the dino and fossil gallery, sportsology, the giant astronauts, you can take a selfie, but we also have some new stuff that we're excited about. We just installed 2 models of the Quetzalcoatlus, which is the largest known flying reptile. Not anymore, it's extinct, but we have 2 models of it in the museum now for people to enjoy. One is standing, which I think is pretty funny. He kind of looks like he's just waiting for something to happen. And then we have one that is suspended flying too, so nice little variety.
One thing that almost all of us have not done in over a year is go to a movie theater, but you do have 2 new Omni films.
One visionary scientist.
Ancient Caves, which opened originally right before we closed back in March. So we still have that because that is a movie that was produced by the Science Museum. So that's super exciting. We have that connection there. And that is a fun look at caves all over the world and how we can use the science there to learn about the way that the climate has changed over millennia. So that one's super cool. And then we also have a new one, Volcanoes, Fires of Creation. I saw this one on my laptop at home and it was very cool. So I am so excited to see it on the giant Omni screen. It's volcanoes, it's things exploding. It's very fun. And safety measures in the Omni Theater, we do a space seating. So when you buy your Omni Theater tickets, you will get assigned a seat, and those are spaced out. And then in between every show, we actually have this kind of giant sprayer that goes through and disinfects the seats. Another thing that is a little bit different from our pre-pandemic times is our food service is a little different. We have our wonderful coffee partner, Bootstrap Coffee Roasters, available on level 5, and they have coffee and drinks and treats like that. And then you're also welcome to bring your own food and take it up to level 6 is our designated food area. So there are amenities, they're just a little different now.
Another update is in the Race, Are We So Different exhibit, which was developed here in 2007 and has toured museums around the country. Joanne Jones-Rizzi, the museum's vice president of science, equity, and education, told me that recent events, from the renaming of Bde-Maka to questions about bias in policing, are now part of that exhibit.
If I could say, like, what's the main message, is we want people to understand the biology and that we are much more alike. However, it's complicated. The history part of the exhibition is that we want people to understand how is this thing that's not real, it's an idea, how is it that it is so much a part of how we think about everything. And it's young people talking about education. It's young people talking about criminal justice. It's young people talking about what happened in our community this summer and talking about George Floyd and talking about the relationship with communities of color and law enforcement.
Masks and advance tickets are required when you return to the Science Museum. To reserve your spot and to preview the exhibits, go to WCCO.com/links.